Capricorn, hello, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are doing a bit of everything reading, okay? So we're going to be looking at some general, I will be looking at job, career, and finances. I will be pulling a card for health, your physical reality, as well as looking at love, okay? So I will let everyone know as well that if you do leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for that free personal reading. We're super close to being able to draw that, guys. So make sure you do, like and subscribe to the channel as well. But getting into it for you today, we do have 3 decks with us today. Firstly, I've got the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. The main deck I'm using is the Red Hand Lenormand. And I also have here the Romantic Fairy Love Oracle, okay? So getting into it for you, Capricorn. Capricorn, what's going on in the world of our Capricorns? What's going on for Capricorn, please? Frog Princess, Capricorn. Okay, so that does say heed wise counsel, listen. Okay, so there may be some people around you at the moment, giving you some really good advice that you do need to listen to. A lot of you too, this can talk about, listening to your intuition, listening to, spiritual messages you're receiving. I'm feeling strongly that there's some of you that are, getting some strong energy messages coming through, and Spirit's kind of saying to me, you're not listening, which I'm not going to lie, I'm a Capricorn and I have been personally hearing that for the last few days that I'm not listening. So there's something going on in the energy, guys, that we need to actually stop and pay attention to and actually take that on board. Heed wise counsel. Okay. So very interesting. We'll get a couple of extra cards on that for you, Capricorn. Frog Princess for our Capricorns. Listen, what does Capricorn need to listen to? Okay, like I said, it's definitely very strong energy message here coming through. So, I do feel that for majority of the Capricorns, this is an energetic message that we need to listen to, wise counsel that we need to listen to on a spiritual level, rather than, an actual person in our life or anything like that. Although it may come in the form of someone saying something in real time. Firstly, we do have the lily, okay? So the lily is all about long-term longevity. How do you want your life to look at the end of your life? Like, what would you want your eulogy to say about you? Having an emotional intimacy with yourself as well. There's a very strong emotional intimacy that comes through with the lily. And it's about being, close to yourself and really listening to your emotions and taking them on board. Listening to what it is that you want for your future, and taking that on board. What do you want long term? What do you truly desire long term? What is going to work for you long term? And what is going to be the most emotionally intimate for you? What really fills your heart, and what is going to fill your heart long term. That's what you need to listen to, Capricorn, is your emotional self, your being really intimate with your emotions, and listening to yourself and your intuition, because we do also have here the cross. Okay, so with the emotions, there may be some things that are still burdening you emotionally, and I feel like you're not paying attention to those negative emotions at all. You're kind of trying to distract yourself from any burdens emotionally that you have carried, and it's asking you to look at them and listen to them, and become a bit more intimate with those emotions, even the negative ones. All right. But there's a strong image with the cross too. It's a very spiritually connected card because, the cross imagery is, it's well, not always, but it has for a very long time represented, religion. And so it does talk about religion and spirituality and being close to yourself on a spiritual level as well, and listening to your spiritual advice, and following your destiny, having faith in your destiny, having faith in yourself, Capricorn. There's a strong message here of, it's like, trusting God, whether or not you believe in God, that, whatever you believe in yourself, but it's that message of trusting and having faith, that these burdens will be lifted, and that you can face these emotions, and get through them, and have faith that, better days are coming, that, if only you would listen, and have faith. Destiny is coming for you, Capricorn, I want to say. All right, so super interesting. We'll have to sort of see. I do sort of intuitively feel that for a lot of you, this is talking about love. All right, but we'll have a look at the job and career next, and we'll see what else wants to come out in your whole reading as a whole, and see if any of it connects back to that message. All right. Okay, Capricorn, job, career, and finances for Capricorn, please. Okay, I just need... Sorry, Capricorn, I'm just going to... That was a very, heavy energy, so I just need to make sure I'm prepared to move into a new energy and make sure we're reading correctly for you, all right? Okay. I will pull one for your present energy with your job, career, finances, and then one for the near future as well. Okay, Capricorn, job, career, and finances for Capricorn, please. Clarify, please. Clarify. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to redraw those because I'm still feeling it's not showing me job, career, finances properly. Hang on. Clear these cards as well. Those cards are so strong. I'm just going to flip them over so I can't even see what they are from here. Because that is a super strong energy that, listen. There's a message trying to get through to you, Capricorn. You need to listen. Listen. Ask for help. Ask the heavens, or whatever it is you believe in. Ask for help, because that is a super strong message coming through, and I'm really needing to clear that energy and sort of wipe that from the deck so that we can move forwards. Okay. Capricorn, job, career, finances for our Capricorn. Okay, there's always Capricorn known to be the money hungry star sign. We all know it's not the truth, but job, career, and finances usually are a really strong energy for Capricorn. So we'll have a look. Job, career, and finances for Capricorn. Okay, so yep, there we go. We've successfully cleared and moved on. All right, so in the present energy, we do have the cat energy. Okay, so that is the companion card to the dog energy. So it does talk about a strong support and loyalty within your job, career, finances at this time. But it's very skittish energy. It is a very sort of skittish energy. That cat energy is like as soon as you start to get too close to something, it seems to, jump away, or jump high and run off, and it's a very skittish energy. It's like a cat, it's like a cat that you are careful to approach. If you get too close, it might hiss and scratch at you. So there's something going on with job, career, finances, where you're having to play things super slow and carefully, like treading carefully at the moment with job, career, and finances. All right. For some of you, this is someone within your workplace where it's kind of like they're this enigma where they think they're better. I don't want to say better than everyone, but it's kind of that cat energy, with that queenly kind of energy where it's kind of like, oh, I'm above all these minions is the vibe I'm getting. So you being careful not to be like that, Capricorn, not to you know look around the workplace and sort of put yourself better on a pedestal, better than everyone. Be careful of that. But I feel for a majority of you, this might be somebody else around you, who is kind of, looking around going, oh, I'm just going to hold myself apart from everybody because, there's no need for me to deal with that mortal realm. It's kind of that sort of a vibe. And it's a very holding back kind of energy, not getting too close. So there's something that's super close, within reach with job, career, and finances, but you have to tread super careful. Okay, you have to be really careful to not get too pushy, or too determined to have it, because as soon as you it's kind of like, as soon as you start showing what you want, all of a sudden this energy is going to, run off away and go, oh, I'm not going to let you pat me, and run off. And but if you go super slow and sort of sneak up on it, you'll be patting it without it even realizing. So whatever it is, you need to sort of go slower. So, and I want to say slower. So whatever it is, if you are working towards a specific goal, there may be a factor where you need to slow down a little bit, and you need to actually go back over and double check all dot all your I's, cross all your T's, double check every single little bit, because you need to slow the process down somehow. And just tread super carefully. So if we are, if you are someone who is sort of involving in, new propositions or things like that within work, trying to deal with a new company, those sorts of things, you have to tread super carefully at the moment, all right, and go really, really slow, one step at a time. Be really, really careful with whatever this is. But then if you do that, you do have good news incoming, okay? And that'll happen really quickly. It's kind of like that energy of, if you play your cards right with this cat and you just sit there and observe and allow the cat to just see you and just sniff you, that cat will all of a sudden decide, oh, yep, you're cool, and it'll come over to you for the pat. Okay, that's the vibe I'm getting with this is, the rider, it really comes in quickly, sometimes unexpectedly too, I want to say, but it's a super quick card, and it does bring good news with it. Okay, so it's kind of like, as long as you tread carefully, go slowly, double, triple check your work, it will spin back around, and the good news will come to you. The results will come to you. You don't actually have to, move towards this cat energy. It will come to you. It's just a matter of, at the moment, needing to, be super careful and allow it that distance at the moment. Whatever this is, whether this is job, career, or finances, all right, don't be pushing anything too hard at the moment. I want to say, lay off and back off a bit, and allow it to come to you rather than you pushing for it. Because if you push for it, it's just going to run away. And, if you wait and allow it to come to you, it will, boom, straight over to you, Capricorn. All right. So, and I feel like that's pretty short term too. So I feel like that's only a matter of weeks. All right. Waiting for that to, that energy to sort of shift. All right. So it should, after a couple of weeks, as long as you go slow for the next week or two, you should be right, I feel, with whatever that is, Capricorn. All right. Anything Capricorn needs to know about their physical reality or their health, please? Anything Capricorn needs to know about physical reality or health, please? All systems go. We have the anchor card there. So that's, staying securely in the one spot, and, not no movement with that. There's nothing, no news is good news, I suppose, with that, Capricorn. The only thing I would say is that there may be something that you're a bit stuck on. So if you do have a specific concern, you may be a little bit stuck on that concern. So, rather than being stuck on anything, allow yourself to, go and get it checked out if you are a bit stuck on a specific concern. There may be something weighing you down emotionally. So I'll refer you back to what we were first talking about, talking to your emotions closely. And that's just a physical reality thing. So I do feel as though that there may just be something holding you down a little bit emotionally. But other than that, health-wise, all systems stable and steady. So nothing to report, I suppose, Capricorn, when it when it comes to physical health. All right. Okay, so we'll have a look at love. And firstly, I'm going to draw a card for non-romantic love, okay? Non-romantic love for our Capricorns. Okay, we do have the Capricorn card, the Mountain. So with, non-romantic love, this could be friends, family, co-workers. There is some delays and challenges in the way here at the moment, some small obstacles. I don't feel like that's anything huge. You may just need to put a little bit more work in, with friends and family at this time to get over any delays or challenges that you may be facing in those relationships. So that's pretty straightforward, Capricorn. Okay. Romantic love for our Capricorns. What's going on for our Capricorns with romantic love, please? Okay. Can I just clarify that third card? Which direction is that third card going, please? Oh, it's kind of going in all directions, I think, Capricorn. All right. So, firstly, we do have the candle energy that has come through with the astral energy, and then the third card I've drawn there is that snake energy, which I clarified with the feminine. All right. So I do feel as though that feminine is talking about you, Capricorn. It's talking that feminine energy that's clarified that snake energy. It's going back to that initial message of the emotional intimacy stuff, all right, because the feminine is an emotional card. I don't normally genderize the cards, but it just does talk about that nurturing aspect, that more emotional aspect of ourselves, the feminine sides of ourselves, and so I do feel as though that's talking about that emotional intimacy stuff that we saw right up at the start there. So it's actually giving us a little bit more detail about what we need to be emotionally intimate with ourselves about. All right. And it's I've got two different messages coming through with that snake card. Okay. Because that snake card can kind of go either way. So for one of you, this is pretty straight. For one or some of you, this is pretty straightforward, and you are deceiving yourself about something emotionally. All right. So that's a pretty straightforward kind of message. There's something that you may be deceiving yourself about on an emotional level. and that whatever that you're deceiving yourself about, it will be this energy here. For others of you, and I feel for majority of you, this is actually talking about, temptation and the true passions and desires that you have. And I'm still getting a little bit of deception. Okay, so you're kind of deceiving yourself about your true desires for a situation. I feel as though this is, there's somebody already here in this energy. All right. So there is a person already in this energy. So whoever you're sort of already connected to, it could be a past person or somebody that you're connected to in the present. It could be somebody, for some of you, it could be someone you haven't met yet, but you're already energetically connected to this person. So it could kind of cover all the bases there, but it's somebody that is already in your energy that you do already have some sort of. It's a strong connection too. It is a a spiritual connection, because that astral card, it does talk about spiritual connections, connected to somebody's energy, so on and so forth. But with this snake card, you may be sort of denying yourself honesty about your level of ambition and passion toward this person. You maybe even denying yourself physical intimacy with this person, or the want, or the desire for physical intimacy with this person. The snake holds a lot of passion and temptation. All right, so for some of you, it's telling you that this person, it's a dual message here. Okay, but what's going on is this person, it's like someone that you're burning a flame for this person. So for majority of you, this is someone you do already know, someone that you do already know in reality, because you are sort of still burning a flame for this person. This is like the eternal flame. This is like, burning the flame at both ends, wanting this person. This person is like constantly burning away within you. There's a lot of passion once again with this candle. So this, and sometimes, I am getting drawn to some of you. This is someone from the past, okay, because I am getting that imagery of, how, when we want someone to come home, or someone's gone missing and we want them to come home, it's that long lost person, and we burn a candle for them in the window, or I know some churches, you go to church and you burn a candle for that which you've lost in the past. So for some of you, that might be the case as well. But it's like that eternal flame. I'm really getting drawn to this flame is not going out. I feel like maybe you've been deceiving yourself about, oh, I don't have this flame. I don't have this flame for this person. I'm not connected to this person, but you are. Some of you are deceiving yourself about saying to yourself, I do have. So that's what I'm saying. It could be either. It could go either way. All right. Some of you, it's kind of like, or no. I'm kind of feeling like for some of you, it's sort of you saying to yourself, oh, this person doesn't burn a flame for me, but they do. Okay. So this is a mutual feeling. You and this person are both burning a flame for each other. Oh my good. Who was it? It was like, I think it was last week's readings. I think it was Cancer got a very similar message, and it was that eternal flame message. If you may not know the song, guys, but it is an old song from like the 80s. Eternal Flame by the Bangles. Look that song up. Look up the words. You guys are both burning this eternal flame for each other, and I feel as though this is, the majority of you, this is someone you may not be in contact with, because you're only in contact with their spirit, with their energy. It's like on the astral plane. It's in the 5D. But then with the snake brings around physical reality, and it came third. That card was drawn third. All right, so there's a high chance of reconciliation I don't want to go ahead and say reconciliation because, you need to face the emotional side of things first. But there definitely is a physical aspect potential in the near future with this person. It's gonna. I feel like the romantic oracle, when I draw that, might bring a bit more clarity, a bit more light to this situation as to who's pining for who here, and whether you're deceiving yourself about your feelings, or whether it's a I'm not grasping the message correctly properly. Like, I feel like it might be different for everyone within the collective, and that's why it's sort of wavering between a few things. But it's someone you are definitely connected to energetically. The astral, you may have even been dreaming about this person. The astral talks about, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, connecting to somebody spiritually in the astral realm. Dreams being very important. And then we've got desire, we've got temptation, we've got physical intimacy, so sex. We had the emotional intimacy up in your, facing your emotions at the moment, and it's whoever this person is to you. Whatever you're telling yourself, you need to face your true emotions about this person. All right, so do you truly burn an eternal flame for this person? Or do you think you do and you don't, or you don't, or you telling yourself you don't but you do? It's something like that. But you need to face these emotions. Okay, I'm just going to grab a couple of the romantic fairy oracle for you here, Capricorn, because like I said, that's coming through very all over the shop, to be honest. It's like that candle is flickering all over the place for me. Okay, and I can't see clearly with, it just doesn't want to show me very clearly what exactly is going on with that. But it's just definitely needing to face the emotions connected to that connection. All right. Capricorn, what's going on for Capricorn with romantic love, please? 2 for present, 2 for near future, please. A bit different, and 2 for future. Okay, so here we go. See, this is where we're struggling, okay? Because right now, Capricorn, we're seeing material attachment, too much focus on visible trappings. So you are trying to stay logical, and you're trying to stay in the material, but you're kind of it's the opposite to this astral card. This connection is in the astral. It's a non-physical reality connection. It's this connection is going on in the energy, whereas you are trying to stay focused on the physical reality at the moment. All right, the material attachment you have, honestly, you have too much attachment to reality, Capricorn. You guys are Capricorn, so like understandable. Material attachment makes total sense for Capricorn. That's like that can also talk about things like, me loving my shoes and, wanting more shoes and buying more decks of cards and buying more crystals and whatnot. I do love some material trappings. I am a Capricorn, so we do enjoy some of those material things. But you I feel as though that's just talking about reality. You're too stuck in reality, and you're ignoring. That's what we're not listening to. That's what we're not listening to. The energy, the spiritual stuff. We're not listening to that. We're sticking ourselves in reality, in the material world, and we're stuck in the matrix, I suppose, Capricorn. We also see psychic connection. Okay, so once again, that's exactly what we're talking about. Your communication goes beyond mere words, Capricorn. So we are looking at the the material attachment that you are in versus the psychic connection that you are ignoring. All right. And then in the near future, firstly, love language, acts of service. All right. So actions speak louder than words. What does that mean to you, Capricorn? I feel as though a lot of you are probably answering me right there. Actions speak louder than words, all right? So if you're going to sit there and tell yourself, this is not reality, this is not real, this is not real, but you are still acting and behaving as though it is real, your actions speaking louder than those words. And right now, for some of you, this is potential for action within this connection. So, like I said, that for some of you, I feel like there is this note of energy talking about it coming into the reality. All right, so that's kind of what that is too. There's actions speaking louder than words. So there may be some actions being taken very soon. That's what I've drawn for the near future. We also do have guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. Okay, Capricorn. Pretty clear message coming through that we need to focus on the energy, focus on the non-reality of situations, get out of our heads and into our hearts at the moment. Pretty confronting, but that's what we're seeing here today, is that we do need to start listening to spirit, what the universe is trying to tell us about this situation especially. And follow the path of that. Follow your intuition. Follow your heart. Okay. There may be some actions taken soon, one way or another, that will help sort of bring it into reality a bit more from the feel of that. Not just a psychic connection anymore, but if you are randomly hearing things or feeling things, that might not be yours. Okay, that might be this person. If you are thinking about somebody quite a lot, they keep coming to mind even when you're doing other things, that might be this person thinking about you. Okay, there is a psychic connection there. There is a psychic link. It's shown us, twice in that energy that there's a, and then the heed and listen message at the beginning too. We're definitely seeing an energy connection between you and somebody, and I feel as though majority of you are aware who this person is. So follow the path of, guided steps to great love. Okay, so start listening to what the universe is trying to tell you, Capricorn. Like I said at the start, I am a Capricorn also, so deep breaths, guys, deep breaths. All right, so that's what I have for you today, Capricorn. Let me know in the comments if you resonated with that. I will immediately let you all know that I do resonate with that message. So we'll see. Bring it on, guys. Bring it on. We're Capricorns. We can climb whatever mountain, right? Like I said with that mountain card, that's our card. So we can put in the hard work. We can climb any mountain that wants to, put itself in our way. So bring it on. All right. We'll just have to start listening to what the universe is trying to tell us, so we know what steps to take from here. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time today, Capricorn. Hopefully, I'll see you all again soon.